Hey guys, today's workout is going to be a chair exercise workout using a chair. It's going to be a seated workout, all seated exercises. Of course, if you want some that are standing, just let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to help you out with that. So on this first one, what I'm going to do is we're going to do a leg extension. There's two different ways you can do this one, or probably more than that, but I'm just going to show you two. One is you're going to extend the leg and back down. Alternate to the other side. Up, squeeze, flex that quad muscle, and down. You could do it, right directly in front, out to the side, whichever is more comfortable for you. Of course, this chair is squeaking, so hopefully you don't hear it too much in the microphone. Now, the other way I could do it, I want to grab a little bit of leverage by grabbing the side of the chair, lift up both at the same time, squeezing those muscles, and then down gently. Up, and then down gently. Up, squeeze, and down gently. Now, typically you could go for time, or you want to do anywhere from 10 to 15 or up to 20 reps, whichever is you're more comfortable with. 2 to 3 sets each between, and just rest a little bit between exercises. Okay, on this next one, to use a little bit of my core, I'm going to scoot my butt forward in the chair some, extend one leg, and then go up and down, keeping the legs straight, up and down. It also is going to work the quads, but it makes your abs, including the obliques, work a little bit more. Up and down. Now, because I'm fighting gravity, the hardest part is lifting up, so that's where you want to exhale, breathe in on the way down. Exhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe in. A variation of this one, you could lift the leg up and then make small circles. So I'm going right now counterclockwise. Once again, you could go for 10 to 15 seconds if you like, and then go the other direction, or in this case it's clockwise, for 10 to 15 seconds. And it's going to use the muscles. Not in this case, it's going to strengthen them a little bit, but in this case it would work more of the muscular endurance, which is also quite important. Okay, on this next exercise, what I'm going to do is reach over the top as far as I feel comfortable. Obviously, I don't want to lean too much and fall out of the chair. So I'm using my arms up and then elbow down. Arms up over the top and then elbows down. So what this does is it's going to work my obliques some. If you have a bad shoulder, talk to your doctor, but this can also, help loosen it up some depending on what the circumstance is. Good range of motion. And it takes some coordination because you're using quite a few muscles that you have all at the same time to go in a fluid motion like this. And then same thing on the other side. Once again, if you feel, you can put your offhand by the side, grab the chair. And as you notice, my speed isn't too fast or too slow. It's kind of like a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's a good tempo. So you're not going too fast or too slow. Okay. Another one I like for the shoulders is arms out to the side and make small circles. You go in one direction, small circles, and then you could reverse it the other direction, small circles. And I stress the small because the next one you do is large circles. Of course, once again, if you have bad shoulders, you might not want to do this one, or if your doctor told you not to, or that kind of thing. But shoulders generally do have a good range of motion, and we'll reverse it. So you want to work those muscles, keep them strong, keep them limber, nice and controlled range of motion. Now what also is going to work the shoulders, but not as hard as that one, if you have limitations, is do the, what's this, I Dream of Jeannie thing, out, and then just alternate, which means my right hand's on top now, out, left hand's on top, out, right hand's on top, out, left hand's on top. Just like that. Okay. Another one, of course, from the seated position is palms facing forward, bicep curls. Once again, anywhere from 10 to 20 reps. Once again, it's basically dependent upon your own current fitness level and what you're trying to accomplish. So a variation of this one is I'm going to do palms inward, or thumbs facing forward, and the bicep curl. Now right now I'm obviously empty-handed, but if you have small dumbbells or, you know, soup cans that aren't too heavy, if you don't have any equipment at home, just try to make sure that, you know, if you have one size can in the other hand, try to have the other size can, same size in the other hand, so you're kind of even Steven as far as you go. All right, another good one is the shoulder shrug. Important for those posture muscles in the trapezius here, but also it's a place where a lot of people carry tension. So you just want to go straight up as high as you can and then control the descent. Up high and down. It's not going to be a huge range of motion, but it's a good one for hitting those posture muscles of the upper neck and back. Now you can do circles, but the thing with circles is it uses a lot of other stabilizer muscles. Not dangerous, but you know, you're not really accomplishing the feat if you do these big circles. You typically want to go in a straight line, up and down. Okay, another one for the arms and shoulders. Try to keep the arms parallel to the floor, and you're going to do a bicep curl towards the side of your head. Just like that. The key is to keep the arms up so it works the shoulders a little bit more. And once again, it takes a little bit more coordination to do it like this, then down at the side and then curl. However, if your shoulders are getting tired, then lower your arms like this and curl, although it feels more comfortable on the shoulder if you're going to keep your arms low to have the palms facing forward. Okay? So another one you can do if you have good shoulder health is arm up. So you try to get the elbow pointed as close to the ceiling as you can. My hands behind my head, and then I'm going to extend towards the floor. That's going to work the tricep or the back of the arm. Okay? So once again, if you're holding a dumbbell or a can, the key is to not, you know, smack yourself in the head with it. So you want to try to go behind the head and straight up. And the same thing on the other side. Once again, trying to keep that elbow as straight up as possible. On my left side, I can't quite do it without cheating. So I just do the best that I can and up. So it's still working the back of my arm. I just had to modify it slightly because I can't get that elbow pointing straight up. It's kind of pointing roughly 45 degrees, maybe something similar to that, up and down. Just like that. Okay, another good one for the legs and the abs is I'm going to do like a marching in place. Up, down, up, down. So I go in as much range of motion as I feel comfortable with, but once it gets to controlling, I'm not trying to do a speed thing here. Up as high as I feel comfortable, quads and abs, down gently, quads and abs. Because your leg could go down fast with gravity assist, but the key is to work those muscles in both the positive and the negative range of motion. And once again, anywhere from 10 to 20 reps per side. Rest, do another set. If you're feeling better and, you know, feeling like your endurance is pretty good, you could go for a third set. And you don't have to do all these in the same workout, but I would talk to your doctor, see what he or she says, and do what's healthy and best for you. But I hope you liked the video, and if so, you know, give me a thumb up in the comments, and hopefully see you in the next video. Have a great day, everybody.